Once upon a winter time, there was a little yellow cottage on the edge of the woods, gently blanketed in freshly fallen snow. In that cheerful yellow cottage, nestled among frosty pines, lives a couple who makes their home warm and inviting with simple homemade touches. The house is small, yes, but it's filled with the soft glow of candlelight, and the sweet scent of pine and gingerbread drifts from the kitchen door like a warm hug. Christmas here is humble, but the love that fills this little home shines brightly. For it's not the size of the decorations or the abundance of gifts that makes this season special. It's the quiet joy of being together, the warmth of a giving heart, and the wonders of winter. We invite you to join us at Cobb Cottage as we welcome a fairytale winter and decorate our vintage home for the holiday season. We'll bundle up in cozy winter wear, craft nature-inspired ornaments, and cherish cozy moments in the soft glow of candlelight. Here, we'll let the holiday story unfold.
The first snow transforms the valley into a fairy tale landscape, each snowflake drifting down silently as soft, miraculous stars from the sky. The path to the cottage winds through the woods and into the old cemetery, a place that seems straight from a forgotten storybook, its carved stones half hidden beneath the snow. In the distance, a figure in a red cloak, basket in hand, might be seen walking towards the cottage. Perhaps Little Red Riding Hood, gathering pine cones and herbs from the forest. Cobweb Cottage sits nestled in a blanket of white, surrounded by frosty pines and the quiet of winter. The garden sleeps beneath the snow, as does Tibby the chipmunk, tucked in for a long winter's nap. Only a few snowbirds hop about in the powdery drifts. Inside the cottage, all is calm and cozy. The only sounds are the soft rustle of the wind and the gentle hum of tea brewing. Although the days are dark, the warmth of home offers comfort. Piles of blankets, a flickering candle, and a good book waiting at the end of the day. Outside, the world is frozen and still. But here time slows down, and the simple joys of warmth and rest feels like magic.
On this bright and chilly morning, it feels like the perfect time to decorate the cottage for Christmas. We embrace a simple, timeless approach, filled with thrifted treasures and handmade decor that invokes vintage nostalgia. Inspired by Scandinavian traditions, our home features gnomes, elves, and vintage storybooks filled with childhood favorites. Antique postcards with cozy scenes and poems add old-world warmth. Whimsical touches like mushrooms bring a bit of cottagecore magic. In the kitchen, vintage tea sets serve as decor when not in use. Sometimes, living in a small cottage feels like decorating a dollhouse, and our decor reflects that in its miniature charm, perfectly fitting the cozy spaces. The living room feels like stepping into a scene from an old postcard or classic movie, with an antique dresser showcasing classic Christmas tales wrapped in red ribbons. A tiny winter wonderland decorates the bedroom library, adding a playful touch with enchanting woodland creatures. Let's decorate the tiniest Christmas tree, trimmed with rustic straw ornaments that capture the season's simplicity and heart. Cottagecore Christmas celebrates nature, tradition, and the coziness of home. It's a warm, nostalgic atmosphere that feels like a fairy tale, especially when the candles flicker and the lights twinkle, wrapping the cottage in a dreamy glow. It's time to pull out the winter wear and get bundled up for a woodland walk. Dressing in a cottagecore winter style blends cozy layers and natural textures for warm and rustic elegance. My wardrobe has a selection of knit sweaters and scarves that I mix and match with plaid dresses and skirts. I love wearing dresses even in the winter by wearing an underlayer, warm leggings, wool socks, and boots. Accessories like cozy mittens, sleek gloves, and knit hats add warmth. I love adding a signature brooch to my outfits to add a little extra touch of seasonal charm. I am often asked where I find my vintage style clothing, and while most of it is secondhand, my favorite dresses are by Son de Fleur. A warm thank you to Son de Fleur for sponsoring this episode and sharing their incredible Thanksgiving sale with you. From November 12th to December 2nd, enjoy up to 40%, plus use my code CharmingLife5 for an extra 5% off for just being part of our community. Now let me show you this stunning piece that I received. The Diane long sleeve dress in red poppy. Its elegance and charm all wrapped up in a beautiful shade of red. The fit is both flattering and comfortable, and these bishop-style sleeves feel so graceful and romantic. What I love most about Son de Fleur is their dedication to sustainable, slow fashion. This dress is made from natural linen that's soft, breathable, and built to last. Linen's my go-to fabric because it's light yet cozy and perfect for any season. Twirling in linen is one of my favorite things. I truly feel like a fairy tale character whenever I wear Son de Fleur, and I always get so many compliments. Plus, the full skirt twirls like a dream and has deep pockets with a sweet surprise note inside, which is so thoughtful. I love that Son de Fleur is made by loving hands and is all about embracing simplicity and finding moments of calm. If you're looking for timeless style that feels as beautiful as it looks, then Son de Fleur is waiting for you. I'm so happy to share Son de Fleur with you, and don't forget to use CharmingLife5 for an extra discount. Don't miss their Thanksgiving sale. It's the perfect time to treat yourself to something truly special that makes you feel charming whenever you wear it.
After a brisk walk through the winter air, it's time to warm up with some cozy crafting and a cup of Christmas tea with gingerbread. We are starting with dried orange slices for a homemade winter decor. Simply slice them thinly, place them on a baking sheet and dry them out for several hours. It is best to prepare these ahead of time. Next, we make an old-fashioned garland with dried orange slices, rosemary and cinnamon sticks. The earthy scent fills the room as we hang it across the windows like sun catchers, brightening up the cottage on gloomy days. For a simpler touch, we create an evergreen swag. Just fresh pine wrapped with festive ribbon, a charming bundle to greet you at the front door. These nature-inspired crafts bring the beauty of winter indoors, wrapping the cottage in warmth and handmade magic. The cottage is more than just a home. It is a cozy art studio where creativity comes to life. My corner desk feels like a window into my Nordic roots, as I hand paint a collection of wooden ornaments, each one a delicate scene of forest creatures and snowy landscapes. Every ornament tells a story capturing the magic of the woods and the spirit of the season. This woodland art collection is a labor of love, with each piece being a tiny treasure from our cozy home to yours. These original creations, along with art prints and vintage-style postcards, are available in the Woodland Library and my Etsy shop. Thank you for supporting small businesses like ours this holiday season. We are so grateful for this cozy community. Your kindness truly warms our hearts and make this time of year even more special.
Thank you for joining our story here at Cobweb Cottage. As snow falls softly and lights twinkle, a cozy cottage Christmas fills our home with warmth and memories. It's a time for nature, nostalgia, and simplicity to come together, creating a peaceful, timeless holiday. May your season be filled with quiet joy, cherished traditions, and the glow of Christmas magic.